Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Word from the Superintendent with Jack Hurley, the Superintendent of Schools, wishing you a Happy New Year as we enter into 2026. Hope you all had a very restful and enjoyable holiday season. A lot of things happen as the year turns. One of them is the Board of Ed reorganizes every January, and we welcome a new board member, Ms. Christina Cates, to the Board of Education. She was elected in November. She's replacing Mr. Dennis Maison, who stepped down from the board because he ran and was elected to the Borough Council. Also re-elected to the board was Mr. Chris Conti and Mr. James Sprayberry. And at the reorg meeting, Dr. Sergio Lati was re-elected as board president, and Mr. Sprayberry was elected as the vice president, also succeeding Mr. Maison, who held that position. So I'm very happy to welcome back and welcome the new member and continue to do our work in partnership with the Board of Education. I always remember from being in the high school for many, many years that once the calendar turns, the seniors get a little extra positive feeling as their graduation year is now the actual year. The class of 26, I'm sure, is looking forward to the end of the year, but there's still a long road to go. And part of that road is going to be at the high school during the month of January with midterm exams. So still a lot of work and a lot of activity to be done, but it won't be long before we are celebrating and applauding the success of our seniors. Throughout the district, there's many things happening and have been going on. Many of them are behind the scenes, kind of infrastructure that doesn't always come out front and center. We are in the process of realigning our entire business operation through a new platform, a new program, and we're operating kind of two systems at one time as we make that transition, and it's going to, I think, provide us with a much smoother and more efficient business operation in terms of both HR, working with our employees here, and also our various vendors in terms of purchasing and the payment of bills and et cetera. So that's been ongoing, and I thank Mr. Whitford, our business administrator, and his staff for the work they're doing there. The faculty and staff and administrators are now about half a year in now to the new curriculum platform that we've been working with, Atlas. And as always, when there's a new program of any kind, there's some growing pains, but so far all is going smoothly as we hope as time goes by, we really can take advantage of all the benefits that this gives to us in terms of integrating our curriculum across the discipline. We are pleased with the results we've gotten back, and we've been talking about surveys, and we have surveyed parents and we've surveyed faculty and staff, and as we are recording this, a survey's out for our students to do in grades 6 to 12. We've gotten a lot of valuable information from those surveys. Like I said, it's reinforcing and a pleasure to see so many positive comments, but it's also important to see some of the things that are either suggestions or concerns to try to do our services, provide our services to our students and our community in a better way. And we've been working on many of those actual items, we're calling them, that we can tweak and move forward. One of them is trying to take a look at our website, which you're on now if you're watching this video most likely, and look at our website, look at our social media presence to continue to collaborate and communicate with the public and the parents in our entire community in an even stronger way. I want to also point out that our profile of the graduate certainly is about collaboration and community and citizenship, and that is again growing and growing in terms of being an ever-present part of our curriculum, co-curricular, and our presence in the community. You'll be hearing more about profile and profile projects as we go down the road into the future, and those projects will be culminating experiences for our students. We'll be piloting a few of them perhaps this year, and they'll be full throttle next year. The winter season may bring a lot of things indoors, but we still have a lot going on with our students in terms of athletics, the arts, community service, and we encourage you to check the calendars for both your school and the district, and whenever you get a chance to either come and participate, watch our students perform, or take part as maybe a volunteer through the PTA, we certainly do welcome that. So To me, January always brings kind of a new beginning. I know we have a month to go before we head into the second semester, but it is an opportunity to reflect, right, during the new year and go forward with goals. Part of that reflection and goal setting is going to occur at the elementary level at the end of January when we have our parent-teacher conferences. It'll be also happening in the upper grades when we start planning scheduling for middle school and high school going forward. And also, in terms of assessments, as we get into March and April, start looking ahead to the state assessments, which helps us with data to establish ways to raise the students' ability and skill level as we go forward. So there's a lot ahead. We look forward to working together with you again throughout this new year and hoping that the second semester of the school year is not only as successful, but even more successful than the first one. Until next time, this is Jack Hurley, the Superintendent of Schools. Have a great month, and let's hope for a snow-free winter.